We start off the stage by filling up in the health pool. This tutorial is for people who are looking for safe but fast strategies to navigate through the levels. I am avoiding all 3-frame jumps in this tutorial. Anyone looking for faster strategies should look at the speedruns. For reference, the run in this video was about 8 minutes and 20 seconds. The world record by Jorf was 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Throughout this run and this stage, you will not see me collecting small hearts. By not collecting these, it prevents the next enemy set from spawning until they scroll off screen. I will be doing the same strategy 3 times. Jump up, aim up, and shoot the enemy. Then shoot the 3 enemies surrounding it. Collect the big heart. We will repeat this one last time. Leaving these 2 small hearts will hopefully avoid a 4th set of these enemies. This is a tough 1-tile platforming section. I find it easier just to keep moving, but this is probably something you want to practice. We will shoot this Reaper once, duck, wait for him to turn around, then shoot him 3 times in the back. I'm waiting down here for the platform to come around. Jumping up to the clouds allows an enemy to possibly spawn from the ground. Here I line up in the center of the clouds and just jump straight up. For this enemy, we shoot the middle, wait for him to cross, and collect the big heart. Same thing one more time. Avoid the last enemy by jumping over and finish the stage. In this stage, we will be trying to manipulate platform spawning to limit the amount of time waiting. Wait here on this cloud until the platform is in the middle of the edge of both clouds. Next, we jump up and take damage on the Reaper and continue to the next platform. Shoot the Reapets as best you can. Don't worry about taking damage, we are being safe. Clean up the last Reapet and wait for this moving platform to line up with the left edge of the pillar. Wait until the Reaper looks in your direction. Jump to trigger the Reapets. Jump up to the cloud and dispose of the Reapets. You can make this platform cycle with a duck jump, but I will play it safe and wait for it to come around. Once again, line up the cloud jumps in the middle and ascend up. Shoot up here so you don't get hit by the falling snake. You can kill this Reaper by shooting up on the left edge of the platform. I am skipping this Reaper since I already have more than 210 hearts. If you keep moving, all of the platforms here line up. I pause here to make sure to avoid the Reaper seeing me. Keep moving and jumping up. Jump over these plants which can damage you. I've skipped all the doors in this stage so far, but we will be going in the last one before the end of the stage. Even though my health is good, I am entering this door to refill my health. Continue on and finish the stage. I'm showing the beginning of this stage twice. First is the speed strat, which isn't too hard. Jump up on the cloud, walk to the second bump and turn around. Shoot the snake and you should see 1 Metroid fly off. When you get to the 3rd green tire, jump up and shoot one of the Metroids. The last Metroid will disappear moving right and you know you have the quick cycle. By doing this manipulation, this last platform is right where we need to reach the cloud. This is the way if you miss the speed strat. Continue the same way, but you will notice the last Metroid did not fly off. There's a good chance you take damage here, but don't worry too much about that. As you see, there is no way to make the jump to the first moving platform. We will wait for it to line up and continue the same way. I jumped to show that you cannot make it. There is no need to follow what I did here. You should stay on the platform after the cloud and ride it left. Follow the climb up. Just keep moving and the enemies should not be an issue. The jumps from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen are no more difficult than any jump we have already made. Line up the clouds and jump straight up. This jump can be annoying. Full jump or duck jump from the edge of the cloud and you will make it. We are going to do a modified, safer climb than the speedrun does. I fell off the platform here, you do not need to do that. Jump right here, then up to the next platform. This avoids the Reaper seeing you. Continue on and finish the stage. It is extremely important that you hold down while going down this ladder. This guarantees that you are not hit by an eggplant, otherwise it is 50-50. Try your best to avoid hits early on, but sometimes they are unavoidable, especially in the first two rooms. There isn't much strategy going through these rooms, just go quickly and avoid taking hits. This next room is an eggplant wizard room. Simply hold down and left and slide to the ladder. If you happen to forget, just leave and re-enter the room. This next room is an eggplant wizard room. There are 3 patterns that you can get, which I am going to show. For all the patterns, you start the same way. Take damage from the snake and then walk through the eggplant wizard towards the door. You need to keep an eye on the lower eggplant wizard. If he throws left, there's no need to do anything. If he throws low and to the right, you need to jump at the tile just after the right pillar to avoid the eggplant. If he throws high and to the right, you should duck slide towards the door. I'm going to run the room one more time. For these spike rooms, jump when the second spike is halfway up. I'm taking this room slow to avoid taking damage. Make sure not to duck crossing the middle of this room as it will take you down the ladder. This is the last shot before the boss, make sure to buy a chalice. Don't try to barter with him, your strength is too low and he will raise prices. This boss is called Pandora. Pandora and its 2 bubbles follow a random changing pattern around the room and can damage Pit by contact. Getting hit by Pandora or the bubbles takes 5 health from Pit. Pandora's hitbox is smaller than what it appears to be. Try to get to this fight with 3 to 4 bars of full health. 3 bars of health would be 25 points or 5 hits to death. 4 bars of health would be 31 points or 7 hits to death. Basic strategy is to take shots when available and avoid getting hit. Simple, right? Use the shot canceling strategy when you can. This involves pressing down after you shoot. This allows Pit to fire his next arrow quicker. Ducking makes your hitbox smaller when trying to avoid being hit by the bubbles or Pandora. Pandora sometimes gets frozen for a short period of time in a spot when you take damage on it, but it does not appear to be a viable strat. I would recommend trying to keep this fight on the left side of the room since it gives the most chance to line up shots. I'm showing this fight twice. I tried to fight pretty aggressively. I took 4 hits the first fight and 2 in the second fight. Here I am showing a strategy if you died in 3-3 or 3-4 and want more than 2 bars of health to get through the stage. I recommend going to the upper health pool since you can damage through everything on the way there and don't have to worry about being eggplanted. There are 2 ways back now. The more advanced strategy, if you have Kid Icarus speedrun familiarity, involves clipping as shown and then going up 3 rooms and you're back at the tough eggplant room. This next way back is much easier, but it takes you back to the starting room in the fortress. From there, you take the normal path to the boss.